everybody, welcome to Midnight Cherry TV for another episode of the comics Compost Heap. As you can see, let's take a closer look at what we did last time, guys. We are working on a compost heap of comics because comics are worthless. Remember, if you're a Midnight Cherry TV viewer, do not read comic books. Comic books are trash, read by people who probably should be sterilized. But that's only in Minecraft. But anyways, there's the Stealing Solo, Red Rooster, some other random shit. Of course, Brutus is returning back to the Earth. But we got some new stuff today, guys. Got some new stuff. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the seltzer sessions here on the channel, as well as Black Cherry #Black Cherry Summer. But without further ado, let's get started, guys. First things first, we got some little bit of stuff from Thibert, guys. Thibert, of course. Artist, comic creator, guys. Comic creator. We got all these perks from Black and White. We got these buttons, these black and white buttons, so we can throw those into the ground. Yeah, generally, I think Thibert, another Comicsgate creator, repurposing his old shit that nobody wants. Thibert is. He can fuck off. If you're a fan of Thibert, please unsubscribe from my channel. Fuck Thibert. Fuck whoever Taylor Grosso is. You know what? I'm going to say, let's not fuck that guy, although he did sign it, so fuck him. Black and White. This is a trash book. We'll take that out of the plastic wrap today, guys. Oh, we ripped off the first page. But there's Black and White, guys. By Thibert again. Don't buy comics from Thibert or Mitch Breitweiser or World Class Bullshitters or Donald DeLay, Nasser Abadi. Generally, don't buy comics, guys, in general. So we're gonna throw that down into the comics compost heap. Now, Thibert Black and White, that was a book promoted in 2018, guys. 2018, of course, it came with a calendar for 2020. Nothing like giving you a calendar 2 years late, just like your comic book. Again, Thibert, a Comicsgate, a jagoff here in comics world, guys. But let's see what else we got here. We got a black and white flyer. Now, you know what was all the rage? All the rage with crowdfunding comics is including stupid, worthless shit like this. This is some shit you would get for free at a Comic-Con. You get for free from entering a comic shop. And now here it is, trash inside of the comics compost heap here on Midnight Cherry TV. Black Cherry. It's a Black Cherry Summer, guys. But let's take a look next. We got some perks. Now I do have some news, guys. I did sell most of my brand. So these are perks, Indiegogo crowdfunding perks for Antonio Brice's brand, Antonio Brice and Kane and White. Now, Antonio Brice is an absolute piece of shit. Now, if you've ever bought a comic book from Antonio Brice, I suggest you throw it away, get rid of it. I wouldn't even sell it just because I don't want people reading this trash. But here's a bunch of stupid stickers, self-insert. Again, look at, you can see the trash. You can see the trash quality of these stickers, guys. It even has the cheap paper that has been printed on the logo. Probably printing it at a home computer, guys. Now, Antonio Brice is sort of the original, not the original, but close to it, one of the original race shields for Comicsgate, guys. But Antonio Brice himself, though, is actually a grifter and piece of shit. So there's his comic book, getting people to kind of do artwork for him. That was a popular t-shirt. But again, these are cheap pieces of paper with just pieces of art on it, guys. But Antonio Brice brand, Antonio Brice, of course, is a doxer. He is a general piece of shit. He kind of jumped from person to person. Very fake individual. Not a person to trust. Not a person to buy comic books from. But let's throw this in the trash, guys. Comics compost heap. Let's get you focused on there so you can see all that trash collecting here. But another comic book, guys. Now I know a lot of you guys know Midnight Cherry TV. Myself, I stopped buying comics probably over 2 years ago. But in 2018, guys, 2019, they did a lot of crowdfunding. Now, if you were around in 2019, you crowdfunded a book by Karl Rowe, an Irish gentleman. You might have backed his book Deathsworn. Deathsworn. Now, Karl's a young guy. Of course, he turned on the Turbo guys, his original supporters. A lot of his original supporters kind of turned away. He's got a lot of new support. But this is his original Chapter 1 book. So, Chapter 1 book, guys. Now, I originally got this from an old Midnight Cherry TV fan. Sent me this at the station. I would like to thank them for sending this. I do appreciate spending your money on this comic book. But, of course, I think we can all agree that Karl is a grifter. He's been redrawing this exact book for months. Almost a year, guys. Probably actually longer than a year. Winter Best 2017. Now this is a collector's edition, obviously, because he's crowdfunded the book. So it's a perfect edition. Perfect edition, guys. Look at that artwork. Pretty solid artwork. Perfect edition to the Comics Compost Heap, guys. Comics Compost Heap here on Midnight Cherry TV. Black Cherry Summer. Black Cherry Summer, guys. It's all about that Black Cherry Summer here on Midnight Cherry TV. But let's keep going here with this debut episode of Comics Compost Heap. Of course, we did see some original Comics Compost Heap work here on some station updates on the channel. But today is the first official Comics Compost Heap episode. But next things next, we got next things first, next things last. Whatever, guys. We're having fun. We're having a laugh. Building this compost heap of comic book trash. Again, if you read comic books, if you're a comic book creator, please unsubscribe. Please stop watching the channel. You will never get support from Midnight Cherry TV. Of course, at Midnight Cherry TV, we do believe all comic book creators should be homeless by 2035. That's kind of the goal we have. It's always good to set goals. It's always something to shoot for to achieve your dreams. But let's see what we got here, guys. It is Ravage, Kill All Men. Chuck Dixon, Salgado, of course, Ben Henderson. Again, one of the original kind of pussycats of Comicsgate. Of course, he said he was canceled. He's kind of a bum. Cautionary Comics, guys. Look at that coin. Good luck to all those future folks out there who are going to be metal detecting, because there is the Cautionary Comics coin into the ground. And there's Ravage, Kill All Men. Now, I myself did buy 10 copies. I was quite a numbnuts, and I bought 10 copies of Ravage, Kill All Men, guys. Ravage, Kill All Men. So I did sell a couple of those copies. I did destroy a couple of those copies, but we have here a nice fresh copy of Ravage, Kill All Men. Now, Ben Henderson, here's another thing about Ben Henderson and Ravage, Kill All Men. It is a grift as well. It is a grift as well. It came delivered very late. Also, a lot of people did not receive all of their comics. I myself ordered a metal cover print of this exact book. Never received it. But I'm glad, because it would just be one more thing to add to the Comics Compost Heap, guys. You know what? I'm actually gonna rip this up here. Hey guys, back again with another. Kind of got interrupted there. Mid rip. We lost the rip. Let's see if we can't get another rip here. Quality rip without it turning off. And there it is, guys. But again, that's Ravage, Kill All Men. We've got one final piece to look at in this original debut episode of Comics Compost Heap here on Midnight Cherry TV. We've got this Flying Sparks artwork. Of course, this is done by Tim Lim. Tim Lim is one of the few comic book creators I wouldn't put in a cage if it were up to me. But again, he did a Flying Sparks artwork. Of course, if you're a fan of John Della Rose, please unsubscribe. John Della Rose is a piece of shit. Massive piece of shit. Just like the rest of these guys. Again, it doesn't matter who it is. All comic book creators are pieces of shit. Mainstream independent, it's an art form that should die. And hopefully, all these people will be homeless by 2035 here on Midnight Cherry TV, guys. But let's take a look. Flying Sparks, that is from Black Hops. Actually, I kind of want to keep. Hey guys, we're mid rip. We keep losing connection here on Midnight Cherry TV and this Comics Compost Heap. We're gonna make it. We got one last final piece to rip apart, guys. You can always use your foot. You can always use your foot Help steady stuff out, guys. But we'll just kind of rip the black hops bunny out of there. Okay, there we go. We saved enough of it. Saved enough of it, guys, here. That's the Flying Sparks artwork. John Del Rose, don't read Flying Sparks. Don't buy comic books from John Del Rose. Don't buy comic books from any of these people. Don't buy comic books in general. But we did save this little bunny rabbit from Tim Lim. I do appreciate that, of course. But again, most comic books, guys, we're sending into the Comics Compost Heap here on Midnight Cherry TV during this Black Cherry summer. So come back again, see what comics will be added to the Comics Compost Heap. And we'll have a little fun here on the station. And of course, make sure to stay tuned for more Seltzer Sessions Radio, as well as some upcoming new content here on the channel. But again, if you're a comics reader, comics creator, comics fan, please unsubscribe. Please sort of stop doing that. Stop reading comics, stop creating comics. Not only for your sake, but for the people around you. Again, this is Black Cherry Summer here on Midnight Cherry TV, Comics Compost Heap, Episode 1. We saved the money here on Midnight Cherry TV.
And the beat goes on, still moving strong.